Hello there, and in today's Merry Monday, which is the last one of our series for 2015, I'm going to be talking you through how you make these cute little pillow box purses. This is the one I made for the Artisan Design Team blog hop last week, but today I'm going to show you a festive one. They'd be absolutely perfect for gift cards for a teenager or a young girl or even an older lady, just to present them in just a cute little Christmassy purse. So I'm going to show you how I made these, and they really are very simple. So the first thing you're going to need is to die cut yourself 2 pillow boxes from the colour card that you want the base of the purse to be. These are in the extra thick Whisper White, and I've already gone ahead and folded them along all the score lines and what have you. So you need 2 of those. You're also then going to need a 3rd pillow box die cut from the piece of paper that you want to form the purse part on the front, like the pretend closure. And it is just pretend, it's just a piece of paper stuck to the front in a pretty shape. So I've chosen some of this lovely Wonderland designer paper, the gold and white, and we're not going to need all of this. I'm going to cut some of the bits off. I'm going to cut along that straight line that's the tab for sticking them together, get rid of that. And I'm also going to cut round these curved ends, because you don't need those either, and they'll just help you line up the other die with the edges in a minute. So just cut along those score lines to cut those pieces away. This score line's not easy to see on the shiny paper. There we go. So you're left with that pillow shape on your piece of paper. And now what we're going to do is we're going to die cut. I've used the Deco Labels framelits. This is the biggest one from the Deco Labels collection, and I've used this curved edge here to give me that cute little edge on the front of my pillow box. And what you're going to do is you're going to line up this little notch here and here so that it's meets the edges of the piece of paper like that. That's about right. And we're just going to cut this edge. I'm not going to cut any of the rest of this die up here. We're just going to cut this edge using our partial die cutting techniques that we've used lots of times this year. So let's go ahead and do that. Here's my big shot. So if I show you on here, it will be sideways, but here we go. So I'm going to I've got my magnetic platform, I'm going to put my piece of paper down, and I'm going to line my die up, and I'm going to do it quite carefully because I want it to be straight. I don't want it to be wonky either. I think actually the die needs to come down, lined up down here. There we are, that looks about right. So this notch and this notch are in line with the edges of the piece of paper. Okay, trying to make sure that you've got it straight as well. I don't want it too wonky. Straighten it up. Oh, I've moved it now, look at that. It's not too bad. And then we're just going to cover this half. Okay, I probably should have done it the other way, but we'll go with it anyway. There we go, it's going through. There we go. Move that out of the way. And there we are. You can see I've now got that curved edge on there. Okay. And now we can go ahead and see about sort of sticking it all together really. So here we are. I've got my 2 pillow boxes, and I've got my piece of Designer Series paper that I've cut with the fun edge. So I'm going to stick this to one of these first. So I'm just going to use a quick bit of Tombow across the back. I'm only doing it quickly, so okay, and I'm going to stick that, lining up with the top edge and the side seams, and then sticking it down, and that gets you sort of the faux purse element. Okay, And then with this one over here, I'm going to attach the handle. I've gone ahead and put some tear and tape on the tabs to stick the two pieces together. And I've got it this way up for a reason, and it's deliberate, otherwise I confuse myself. I've got some of this glitter ribbon that's, I think, is in the Wonderland collection of products as well. It's the white glitter ribbon, and it's about 8 inches long, or 20 centimetres. And what you're going to want to do, you want the handle to come out the top. So you want the tape here at the bottom, and then the handle going over the top. And we're going to go ahead and stick that over where I've removed the backing from the tape, like so. Okay, try and keep them even on both sides. There we go, because that will then be stuck to that one in a minute, and then our handle will come out the top. So for now, you want it so the handle's laid down like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put another bit of tear and tape across the top of the handles, so that my box will stick really, really well together. Okay, if you've got excess ribbon sticking off the bottom, you could just trim that off, or you can just leave it hanging down inside the purse. No one will see it. So, and then we can just go ahead and assemble the two pieces together now. So I'm going to try and get the backing off that second piece of tear and tape, and now with the purse bit now lining up with the handle, because obviously that's going to be the top of the little purse. I'll go ahead and stick that down, and then we'll remove the backing from the tape on the bottom of this tab and bring the whole thing round to stick it together. Like so. And then if we just pop the sides in, you end up with your little pillow box purse. So all that's left to do now is to add a button as like your fake closure. I've got one of these designer vintage faceted buttons, and I've popped one of the iced rhinestones into the centre of there. And I'm just going to use a couple of glue dots to stick that onto my purse. I think there's a couple on the back of there. So I'm just going to pop that then in the middle of my purse like that. I'm going to open it up and give it a press from the inside so that it's properly stuck. There we are. And there you have it. That's how you make the cute little handbag purses using the pillow box die. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the Merry Monday series, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.